The Rodriguez Show.
And we are back on The Rodriguez Show. This is the Halloween episode, and we have our second guest here. He's returning for the third time, or actually more than the third time, but he's performing at the Halloween Fest this Saturday. Like he just heard him. Hippie C is here. What's up, bro? How are you?
P-I-E-C, man. Mr. 714-715 half Ocho in this bitch.
At Everything Green on Instagram. And I meant to say that the Halloween Fest is your third event with us, man. You did the 3-year anniversary. You did last year, you did Fresh Vibe. And now you're at the Halloween Fest, bro. Thank you.
anytime you call me, you need me, I'm there. It's no question.
So how you been, man? How's your year been? I think you were here last year.
I'm alive and well. The year's going by fast. Continue to work. Been working with new people. Always keeping shit in motion. It's like this is my therapy.
Yeah.
So
I see you working, man, constantly, man.
I mean, when they come to veterans and people say veterans, like I'm literally like honing the OG status. A lot of people, younger cats on the scene, like, oh, that's the OG. Like that's the legend. And like I still feel like, nigga, I ain't done shit yet. So I mean, you can call me that, but shit, we got a long way to go. So
yeah,
just keep going, bro. Like it's literally in me. Like I can't stop doing this shit, because if I stop, then it just drive me crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel about doing the show, man. You just keep grinding every week we're doing it, and you're creating all the time, putting out new singles.
Can't stop.
And it's do you find yourself like still learning about the way you're doing, like learning about yourself as you keep going?
Man, I don't know shit except to write bars and write music and write songs and then go create. Like I've been blessed to meet so many people that continue to give me knowledge on not just the game, but it's like as a musician, like to keep me evolving as a person, not even just musically. Like my music represents who I am as a person, my soul. So it's like I'm always learning, and I'm always picking up knowledge, because you can't stop learning. You feel me? Especially in something that's so wide in regard to the spectrum of music. I don't box myself into anything. So it's like all genres of music, it's in me. All genres of music I'm exploring. So I'm always learning. Yeah.
So speaking of exploring and learning, one of the people that you've been working with a lot is Mellow Thing. How did that relationship come together?
Man, organically.
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck, because like I say like years back, like Mellow, like he sent me some work, like beats and shit, and like I didn't know what he looked like, I didn't know who he was or anything. So it's like I'm like, okay, cool, beats, solid. Like I get sent beats every day by all kinds of people. I'm just like, all right, for sure, another batch of beats. Yeah. Cool. And I'm sitting on these shits. And like he sent it to me in a Google Drive. So they have access to where they be like, oh, it disappears. You feel me? So it's like, it got to a point where he was just like, he took the beats back. And I was like, damn, bro, like, where the fuck the beats went and shit? Like, and it got to a point like years later to where it's like we actually got to work like in the studio, and then ever since I've been working with Mellow, it's just like a new rose out the ground. You feel me? It's like he just gave me a new energy, and just like his beats and his creation is just like evolving. Like I said, it's like all about evolving, evolution. It's like he always pushes me to bring out something that's not been presented. Yeah, and like even like my evolution as an artist is like at this point. Currently, it's like, it's perfect.
Yeah, no, I see it. I see the growth and I see the evolution. Like I think it was last year, Mellow Thing was here. He was hanging out, and I was like, well, what do you got coming up? And he goes, I'm working with Hippie C. He told me, give me the weird shit that nobody raps.
Give me that shit that you won't send to nobody. Give me that shit you got in the cut that you be like, nah, nobody's gonna like this. Send me that shit.
Was there shit that he sent you and you were like, I don't even know if I could do this?
Hell no.
No,
everything? I could do it all.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Like, he sent me like another batch of beats, and we created a whole album off that shit. Youth Fountain is coming actually on my birthday in February.
Oh yeah, so in addition to the Spiffygreen project that we're gonna talk about in a second, you have a whole project by yourself with Mellow Thing coming.
Bruh, me and Mellow are fucking in the lab. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I link with Mellow every week, and it's not even like sometimes it's just like what are you doing?
Just hanging out.
Like even like that's what I'm saying. Like our relationship is so organic. And it's like I literally linked with somebody like Mello that actually loves the art of this shit. You feel me? Like me and this nigga, like the Kendrick Lamar live stream on Prime, Amazon Prime. He literally he called me about something else, and he was like, "You about to watch Kendrick?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm about to watch him now, nigga." And like throughout the whole shit, I'm just like, "Damn, look at this nigga's artistry." He's like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "Look at the lighting, look at the stage." Like that's the little shit that we talk about, like the in betweens, like not just like the music, like literally the art of this shit. You feel me? Like the little things that people miss. You feel me? Like this is what we need to be on. Like this is what we need to tune our shit to. You feel me? Like this is our competition. Like I literally look at like Kendrick, and people are just like, "Oh, he's the greatest." I'm like, "Damn, bro." Like, I mean, that's what I'm trying to get my shit.
I'm trying to get to that level.
Like, you feel me? Like, like even like on a not even fuck the fame. You feel me? Like I'm talking about artist wise. Like, it's gonna come. Yeah. Once the right ears hear this shit, it's gonna come. And like Mello, he's been the missing piece to where I want to take this shit. You feel me? Like I said, like besides Spiffygreen, we got Youth Fountain. That's the project that's coming on my birthday. We got another one, Self Guru. Self Guru is something we're still working on the name of it, but it's like we're always working, bro. We got singles in the cut, like just right now. I'm sitting on hella music, like with other producers, Fourth Beats, Clockwise, Mix. Like I'm just sitting on hella beats. Like
shout out Mix, man. He's
shout out Mix. I mean, like I always, like I said, like I come from a different era of this shit, so it's like I always work with the people that I came up with, and I'll never stop working with the people that I came up with. You feel me? Like my goal is to reach the mountaintop and then not leave the people down at the bottom. Like so, like bring the people to the mountaintop with me, because it won't feel right. It won't resonate in my soul unless it's organic and with the people I started this shit with. You feel me? I
feel that, man. It's genuine, and that was one of the reasons like we like, you know, having you back, is you're always like working, and you're a person that we appreciate. We see you doing the work for the years that you've been like hanging out with us on this show. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing the growth, and you're always kind enough to like come to our events. So thank you once again.
Never bigger than the program, man.
I feel you.
You're never bigger than the program. That's how people lose. That's how people lose everything. You feel me? Like they get to a certain point and they're just like, I'm bigger than this. Like never, nigga. Like the Juice is my home. You feel me? So it's like everybody that is in the Juice still representing, holding shit down. It's like this is our radio station. You feel me? Like when it comes to the Rodriguez show, you have artists in Orange County. Like this is where you go to kind of get your foot in the door. You feel me? Like get some exposure, because you guys have never shied away from giving somebody a spotlight. So it's like, why? As me, as an artist, like I'm in LA, I'm in IE, I'm in state to state. I've been state to state, towards state to state. Like, why wouldn't I? I'm at home, so why wouldn't the fuck would I? Why would I not stay where I know that I'm celebrated? You feel me? Like,
exactly.
That's dumb as fuck.
Yeah. So I appreciate that, man. That's really cool of you to say, because we work as hard as we can to make that a thing.
Man, y'all talking about my growth, y'all evolution is bigger than mine. You feel me? Like y'all paying artists and shit now. Like, shit is big out here.
We're trying.
Hey, appreciate y'all.
Thank you. So we're excited. Saturday, it's happening. Spiffygreen. So you obviously, we talked about your relationship with Mel thing, but how did Specs come into this picture?
Man, Specs has always been on the radar. If you, like myself, are an entrepreneur and a connoisseur of music, especially on the scene, like I give young niggas their shine, and Specs has always been on the radar. Like Specs is to me, is an international talent. Like, not to compare him to anyone, but like Mac Miller, like Specs is at that level. You feel me? Like I feel like he just has to hone that shit. He took some time off, and I was blessed enough to get a track with him, the one we released, and we got music in the cut, not just Spiffygreen. And like, out of all the younger generation of people, it's like, who could really like step up to the plate and play ball with a nigga? It's like, it's Specs, bro.
Specs, yeah, for sure.
At the last show, he played me what we had, because I sent him some shit, and he played his verse for it, and he was just like, yeah, that's what I got. Like, nigga, this shit better than my shit. It's better than my verse. I'm not gonna change my verse, but it's like this shit is hard, bro. And then that's when we actually came to the fruition of Spiffygreen. Like, at that point, I was like, yeah, we need like a 3 to 4 like track EP. And then I was like, fuck, Mello here. Like, let's just ask Mello to send us some shit. And Mello sent us that shit, and then next thing you know, like Spiffygreen. And it came to a point where it's like, you've heard it, but like if you hear it, you know, like damn, these motherfuckers should make like
more.
It should be a band. Like, you know, it's like some NERD shit. You feel me? Like, it's like literally like that feel.
Yeah.
And we got in and we knocked that shit out in like dead ass like 2 hours.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
You made that shit in 2. You made that classic project in 2 hours.
Bro, we got it. Like we got in, we can't prepare because Mello sent us that shit after we said like, oh, we need beats.
Yeah.
He sent us Los Negros or some shit. Like it's just like he sent us like 14 minutes of beats. It's like a run-on track of beats, and like we wrote to that shit, and then we're just like, "You ready?" I was like, "I'm ready, my nigga." And we got in the studio and just fucking knocked that shit out.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, for real. You heard it too?
No, I played a little bit of it.
You gotta play Mondo. That shit.
Yeah. Okay, I'll play it for you.
I'm telling you, Specs is that guy, bro. Like, and bro is so young, so where it's like, like I feel so confident to where it's like, bro, like I'm gonna stay alive through bro. Yeah. Like when it's said and done for me, it's like I'll still be right there for bro. Like I hope when he goes on tour and shit, like I get a piece of that shit. Like I hope I'm just there for the moment. Cause that's how I see him. Like he's literally like he's an international talent. You feel me? Like,
I agree. Yeah, Specs has always been somebody like stood out on here, and you know, as we like growth, the same thing, like same idea. It comes back to like the project that he just put out to the ones I lost is just another level too. Like, bro, you don't see people making albums like that here. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way.
Younger generation.
Yeah, like
Mr.
young
Dale.
Yeah,
you feel me? He Mr. Dale. For real. You feel me?
And that song Desperado on the project is my favorite. That's so fire.
Hey, that shit is, I think that should be the single.
I think so too.
It's fucking fire. It's like that shit is fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, for real.
And if you want to see it live tomorrow night at the Halloween Fest, it's happening. Spiffygreen performing live. It's Specs and Hippie C and Mellow Thing on
it's
drums.
A Mellow Thing.
That's gonna be fire. I mean, I'm listening to it and I'm like, what drums though? Is he just gonna add his own drums?
No, I'll tell you, like, if you go on my Instagram, everything green, you'll see the rehearsals. I've been dropping the rehearsals, like Mello be in the zone. He can't even hear what we talking about and shit. Like Mello be in there jamming. It's crazy.
So is that dropping? That Spiffygreen project that's dropping next week?
It's actually dropping November 5th.
Yeah. So yeah, November 5th.
We're waiting to tell people when it's dropping, but I guess it's the right time to tell people it's dropping. Because I haven't told them like the night of the show, like we should tell people when it's dropping. But November 5th. You guys will all be able to hear God's grace. And actually, the night of the show, we'll have cassettes for purchase that you guys could actually purchase and listen to early.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get one of those.
If you got that Macaulay Culkin tape recorder and shit, we can actually play it. You feel me? Like, it's gonna be fire.
And then also on November 5th next week, you have an event happening at Noah James's shop, right? The
It's actually, I believe it's November 4th.
November 4th. Nice.
Yeah, Be Majestic. Noah James hit my line, said, "Hey man, I got a show in Fullerton. You want to rock?" I never shy away from opportunity to rock, especially Noah James, definitely an IE legend, name worldwide. You feel me? It's like it's an honor to always be a part of something that's bigger than me. So that's an easy call.
Yeah, shout out Noah
Spiffygreen will be performing there too.
Dang.
Right now I'm in Spiffygreen mode, bro. Like,
Spiffygreen.
Like I'm not. This ain't. It may be like promoted at this point as like a solo act, but. For that show, like I already hit him, like, man, can you change my name to Spiffygreen? Because I want it to be us that's performing. I want to make sure my guys get their shine too. Yeah. They got Hippie C on the flyer and shit, but it's gonna be Spiffygreen.
That's right.
It's their first ever performance in public tomorrow night at the Halloween Fest, and it's an honor to have that happen at our show. So what are you looking forward to, man? You seem like you're at a good level. You're already doing everything you can. So what this year? What are you hoping to do?
I mean, you're talking about this year. Time is nothing to me. This shit is ageless. This shit is timeless. Like, time means nothing. I don't even pay attention to time. We're already fucking in. What is this? October?
Yeah. You just
pretty much November.
I'm just still going. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm taking shit day by day. You know, you can't look forward to the next week because the next week may not come. Yeah. The life I've lived, the people I know, it's like. Some people don't get the opportunity to wake up tomorrow, so it's like I'm living in the moment, living in the present, and just keep going. That's it.
That's right, man. Hippie C, it's always an honor to have you here. We're going to play a track you sent us. Before that, though, I have Dope or Nope, the Halloween edition. So this is just, I'm going to tell you something, a subject, and you tell me if you think it's dope or nope and explain your reasoning.
Okay.
There's no timer. There's nothing. We're just talking about different Halloween-related things. Ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, so scary movies, dope or nope?
Scary movies, hella dope.
You like them?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like getting scared.
I like to watch scary movies. You lay down, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got your lady, you laying down with a scary movie. First time you're watching a scary movie with your lady, you're going to find out if you're a real nigga or not. This nigga jumping just because of music? The fuck going on? Like, dope or not? Hell yeah. I love scary shit. You feel me? Because it's like at this point, it's more like I'm a cinematic nut, so it's like I like to critique movies and shit. I love the scariest shit. I love the paranormal activity, all that kind of shit, because that shit is real, and you're just like, damn.
Yeah, I was thinking about it lately. Like, I think the movies where it's like first person with the camera, those are the where you're looking at it. It's a little bit scarier than like a traditional movie.
I'm saying it'd be like 20 minutes and just a POV kind of shot, and you're just like, what the fuck going on? Like, what the fuck are you jumping for, nigga? I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, at that point, like, it's make or break. The bitch would be looking at you. I mean, excuse me, the women be looking at you like, oh, this nigga's scary. Like, yeah, you gotta protect me, baby. What are you talking about? I can't protect you. Nigga jump out, you going first. I'm up out of here. Ain't no ring on my finger. I'm gone. Oh, God. I got kids to live for. But yeah, scary movies dope.
All right, we got a couple more. Trick or treating at 25, dope or nope?
I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
If you taking your like little cousins, your kids, something out to trick or treat, very dope. If you going door to door in a Captain Underpants, you going door to door in some Captain Underpants fucking costume, we gotta call the police on that guy. This day and age, he trying to lure little niggas back to his bed and shit. Like, we gotta get him out the neighborhood. Oh my God. Check his status. That's true. Check his status. You feel me? He might be registered.
And lastly, last one, dope or dope. Tripping on mushrooms at a Halloween party.
Ooh, it could go two ways. It could go two ways, my boy. It could go very good, cause just like, you look like a dumbass. Or you be like, I'm gonna die, I'm leaving. Run into the street, get hit by a car. It could go two ways. That's it.
That was dope or dope Halloween edition with Hippie C. That was hilarious.
You feel me? It could go two ways. I'm a shroom advocate.
Yeah.
But I would consider motherfuckers who get into the game to microdose.
So take it slowly.
Take it slow.
That was crazy.
Yes, thank you so much for being here, man. You sent us a track to play. You want us to talk to us a little bit about the song we're going to play?
Metal Thing, HIP. We transitioning into a new era. It's always going to be Hippie C, but going into the new era. After my birthday, once Youth Fountains drop, you're going to hear more about HIP Hip.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, so
Hippie the nice motherfucker. HIP that
motherfucker. So it's alter ego.
I mean, it's not an alter ego. This is who I am. I got a lot of egos. You feel me? Dirty Bastard. You know, new Dirty Bastard. Hip. HIP. You feel me?
Hip Foley. That was a
Hip Foley.
Hip Foley.
You never know who you're going to get, but moving forward, I'm trying to hold in on the energy of Hip.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we look forward to everything tomorrow. Spiffygreen, like we said, performing at the Halloween Fest. Hippie C at Everything Green.
Hippie!
Hey, let's play his track right now on The Rodriguez Show.
Hey.